Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about the ATP or the adenosine triphosphate energy source and the phosphate creatine and how their process kind of works of how you exert energy at a very short term and how they kind of release that energy for you. So with the ATP, adenosine triphosphate, essentially what happens is your phosphate drops off, which gives you energy, and then it takes our ATP down to ADP, which then the phosphate creatine drops its phosphate to bring it back up to the ADP, turning it to ATP, which also which then releases more energy. So that whole process essentially works in 10 to 15 seconds. So it's done very quickly because our cells can only store so much energy. And so I'm going to demonstrate what that kind of looks like just by doing a simple squat on the Smith machine. After you exert that energy, it actually takes a little bit of time to recover those cells that you just used that energy out of. So it can take anywhere from a 1 to 10 ratio or a 1 to 12 ratio to replenish that energy that you just used out of your cells. So I'm going to demonstrate that by doing a squat, a quick squat, because 10 to 15 seconds doesn't make it to where you can do a lot of reps, but it does make it to where you can use up some of that energy. Then after that, I will recover for about a minute and a half, maybe a little bit longer. It can go, like I said, anywhere from a 1 to 10 ratio to a 1 to 12 ratio. So for my body, I'm going to do a minute and a half. But without further ado, I'll show you how that kind of works out, and we'll go for 15 seconds and then recover for after that. So okay, and then after you've done that exercise, then you kind of have a little bit of time of recovery. You can take that to get a drink of water, take a seat for a minute, stretch, anything that kind of can free up that recovery time and stuff like that. So that is ATP and the PCR system. Thank you.